friends, nice to see you again, or if you're new here, hi, welcome to Everything Elle, where I talk about mainly books but sometimes other stuff too. Today I am here to share with you some of my favorite things from the month of January. This is not a very long list. I think there are only 4 or 5 items, but I did want to share with you all and let you know what I've been loving this last month. So first up, I'm going to tell you about the books that I've enjoyed in the month of January. First, I need to say, if last year was all about sci-fi, 2021 has seen me reading a lot of thrillers, a lot of mysteries, a lot of adult mysteries and thrillers, and I'm here for it. So if you have any recommendations of some great mysteries or thrillers that you have recently enjoyed, definitely leave it down in the comments below because I am looking for more suggestions. With that being said, the first book I want to talk about is The Sundown Motel by Simon St. James, and I actually read also The Broken Girls by this author, and I have established that Simon St. James is my newest, latest favorite author. I have loved both of their books so much. It gives me all the creepy vibes. I have noticed that they tend to do like a dual POV, with like one being in present time and the other being further back in history at another point in time. I didn't think I would like that, but I'm actually really enjoying it, but that's beside the point. I am here to talk about The Sundown Motel. I gave this book a 5 stars. I enjoyed it so much. This is a mystery thriller that has some paranormal aspects, which at first I thought, ugh, paranormal, I don't like that. Like, it takes away from the actual mystery. But in this book, it just really helped to heighten that like sense of creepiness, and it didn't take away like too much from the mystery. Like, it really did just complement the mystery and what was going on. So I actually really enjoyed the paranormal aspect, and this is also a trait that I have seen in their other books. Like I mentioned earlier, the points of view alternate between present day Carly investigating the disappearance of her Aunt Viv, and also Viv's point of view in 1982 as we unravel what truly happened to Viv and what the heck is going on at the Sundown Motel. This just really set the tone, like the atmosphere. It was so creepy and it really did give me goosebumps, but I really enjoyed it and I would highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out already. Next, another book that I really enjoyed in January was Morning Star by Pierce Brown. This is the 3rd book in the Red Rising series, and it is the last book of the main trilogy. I don't know exactly how many other books follow this 3rd one, but I know it is quite a long series. Morning Star, I gave 5 stars. It was just so great. Obviously, I can't say a lot because it is part of a series, but let me just tell you, this book was kick-ass, okay? It was filled with adventure. It was filled with emotional moments. It was a roller coaster ride the entire way through. I really love the, like, what would you call that? The human aspect, the realistic aspect, that there are consequences for Darrow's decisions. The reason this book like keeps me on edge the entire time is that you don't know truly what's going to happen. Like, this is not where the main character gets a true happily ever after. I mean, like, there's a lot of suffering, there's a lot of pain, there's loss. It's just so much more. There's so many more layers to all of these characters, to all of these decisions, everything that happens. I think it wrapped up nicely, and I would like to picture these characters, you know, in better places, in better phases of their life. Like, I think they're all just ready for a break, and I would like to continue to imagine them that way, which is why I don't think I'm going to continue with the rest of the books in the series. And finally, the 3rd book that I really enjoyed in the month of January was Don't Tell a Soul by Kirsten Miller, and this was actually an e-arc that I got through NetGalley. It just recently published, I believe 2 weeks ago. I gave it a 5 stars. I went through this so fast compared to some of the other arcs that I had gotten previously, which really surprised me. This was just such a perfect creepy read for the winter season. It is said to be a modern day Rebecca story, which I never read the original Rebecca book, but I have heard of Alfred Hitchcock's Rebecca. I believe Netflix just recently did a reboot of it. I think that's the correct term. The story takes place in the small and snowy town of Louth in upper New York. Bram escapes Manhattan for reasons that are not told right away and goes to stay with her Uncle James. However, she quickly hears of the curse surrounding her Uncle James' mansion. His second wife just recently passed away due to a fire that is said to have been started by the stepdaughter, but Bram isn't entirely sure. It was just such an atmospheric book, and the mystery, like, I thought I knew what was going on, but there was just so many smaller pieces of the puzzle that didn't click until the end reveal. Content warnings for addiction, loss, and there is talk of an attempted rape. It's not in a lot of detail, but it is mentioned. It just gave me goosebumps reading this at night in my room in the middle of winter, which is when this story takes place in the town of Louth. Like, I was just, you know, kept looking in the dark corners of my room to make sure there weren't any dead girls around. Very great book, highly recommend. Now, moving on to the skincare and beauty portion of this January favorites. I only have 2 items to talk about, and I actually forgot one of them, so I'm just gonna throw up some pictures. But the first is Beauty of Joseon Repair Serum. This serum is just, I love the quality of the serum. It is just so soft, and I know that's really weird, like I don't know how a serum could be soft, but this serum is soft. It is just so gentle and like delicate on this skin. Maybe it's just because it's not super sticky. I don't know, it just glides onto your skin. The skin absorbs it so nicely. I also truly feel like this serum has really helped my skin. I do have a lot of maskne, but I just feel like that's kind of inevitable at this point in time. It definitely helps control some of my breakouts, and my skin does feel softer. I also wanted to talk about my EOS tinted lip balm. I used to have so many of the colorful lip balm eggs. It was kind of embarrassing, but it's been a while since I've purchased any. However, when I saw this in store, I just wanted to give it a try. I am currently wearing it on my lips, and I know I've worn it in a few of my recent videos lately. I just really love the subtle pinky color that this gives. I have quite a few lip stains, and while I absolutely love the color payoff and the lasting power of them, a lot of them are really red, and this I just feel like gives more of a natural color. Obviously, I do think you can tell I'm wearing something, but it's a lot more subtle, not as strong. So I really enjoy this for like when I'm not wearing any makeup, but I want to put a little something on my lips so I don't look like a complete ghost, and this is really helpful for that. Finally, the last category I have to share with you is snacks, and in particular, just one snack. If you follow me on Instagram, I know you have seen this in one of my stories, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, feel free to do so. I'm trying really hard to keep up with my bookstagram, so you can go over there and bully me into posting more often. But that is these brownie brittles. They are chocolate chip brownie brittles, and these are so addicting. I have gone through at least 5 bags of these, possibly more. Kind of embarrassing. They are basically dehydrated brownies. They have the exact same taste as brownies, but they're kind of chip-like. It's very easy to eat these very quickly. I'm not saying I have gone through an entire bag in one sitting, but it wouldn't be hard to do, say, on the couch watching a Netflix movie. I've really been enjoying those. I would definitely recommend them. They make a really quick and easy snack for when you want just a little something sweet. And those are all of my January favorites. Like I said, a really short list, but I really wanted to share these products with you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. My name is Elle. I'm gonna go eat some brownie brittle now, and I'll see you in next time's video.